What an exciting week in the 2025-2026 English Premier League season. Can Arsenal win the English Premier League 2025-2026 season? Can they win against Manchester City? And can they win the Emirates FA Cup? They were the best team when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. Ahead of all the big guns in the UEFA Champions League, Arsenal was the best club you can ever think of. Playing 8 matches in the preliminary round, winning all their 8 matches. Ali Baula, wa alaikum salam, my brother. How are you doing? MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. I hope you are really doing great, and I hope the Ramadan is really going on well for you. And the best moment, Ramadan Mubarak, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Ramadan Mubarak to you as well. And I hope the fasting is, I am sure, inshallah, and I know you are fasting, and I'm also fasting. But still, we can't keep SATV Sports off the market. We still need to keep on doing our live videos. We still need to keep on pushing till we get to the top of whatever we want to achieve with SATV Sports. And it's still your ultimate destination for sports. And I hope the Ramadan is really going on well for you. When you join the live stream, double tap on the screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Can Arsenal win the English Premier League 2025-2026 season? It's been one of the most difficult weeks, one of the most difficult moments. Brother, you watch cricket. I watch cricket most at times. To schedule the cricket times whenever they are playing, then I can do live updates on cricket matches. The best cricket nation, we have Pakistan, we have India, England, South Africa. A whole lot of national teams are really playing cricket. Cricket is your favorite game, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. One of these days, either tomorrow or on Sunday, I'll do a cricket video for you, and it will be in the morning, or it will be by this same time over the weekend. If not tomorrow, I'll be live tomorrow next, and we'll talk about cricket. I know India is one of the best cricket national teams. Pakistan, and I know Pakistan is also doing very well when it comes to cricket. Okay, bro, thank you. I must, inshallah, I will talk so much about cricket. I will talk about the indies, the scores, and everything, and which player is really doing well for his national team, and which player is also doing well for. Who is your favorite team? My favorite team is Manchester United. In the my favorite team is Manchester United. My second best team is Real Madrid. But I love what Newcastle United is doing. And in the UEFA Champions League, Gordon scoring 4 goals and becoming the second player in UEFA Champions League history to score 4 goals in the first half. One of the best moments, and also favorite player in cricket. Favorite players in cricket, I can't really pinpoint those ones because there are so many teams around the globe which you can watch their cricket, I am from Africa, so I love South Africans whenever they are playing cricket. And you know, South Africa has mixed national players. They have mixed national players. But I love South Africa whenever they are playing cricket. But I don't have any favorite player when it comes to cricket. I have a favorite player when it comes to football. I'm not a fan of cricket, but I love cricket whenever they are playing. I love cricket whenever they are playing, but I don't have a favorite player when it comes to cricket. But inshallah, I'll put so much faith and trust in the cricket. Bro, I like your various colony. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother. I really appreciate the support you are giving me this afternoon. When you join the live stream, please double tap on the screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Varat Kohil is very good. Yes, yes. I have watched him playing before. I think I've watched him playing twice. Yes, I've watched him playing twice, and he's one of the most finest players when it comes to cricket. He has so much passion, and he has so much great energy when it comes to everything in cricket. He's always there to save his country. He's always there to save his club. He's always there to make sure whatever he is doing on the pitch becomes successful. I've watched him twice playing, but I'm not a fan of cricket, so I don't pay much attention to it. But I love it whenever they are striking the bat, whenever they hold the ball, they run and they throw the ball. I really love it. Yes, bro, I do like and subscribe. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother. And please kindly share the channel to your friends as well so that they can always also join in whenever we want to talk about cricket, we want to talk about football, and we want to talk about tennis, we want to talk about swimming. We'll be picking each topic one after the other. So, inshallah, by tomorrow, I will definitely do a cricket game for you. And I know, inshallah, and I know with everything you love about cricket, I will definitely do that for you. And when it comes to Indies, when it comes to Pakistanians, these are one of the best moments when it comes to cricket. They are so good in it. Bro, who is your favorite player in football? Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, one of the finest and one of the most decorated footballer of all time. He is the symbol of football. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And I love Ozil. MashaAllah, 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 MashaAllah. I was MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother from another mother. When it matters the most when it comes to football, when it matters the most when it comes to cricket, there's always one of the best national teams. South Africa is always in there, always making sure they get to the finals. India and Pakistan and England. These are the four best countries when it comes to cricket. They do so well. They are always up there doing their best to make sure the country stands tall when it comes to cricket. And there is always a great moment when it comes to football. There is always one of the best moments when it comes to cricket, when it comes to football, when it comes to swimming. Everyone and what he loves most. But in the English Premier League match day 27, Arsenal faced Wolves, scoring 2 goals and Wolves equalizing, now T20 World Cup 2026. Yes, and I will discuss a lot about it. Either this evening after Isha or 12 midnight, I will come and talk about the 2026 T20 World Cup 2026. I will come and talk about it. Either tonight, either around 4 p.m., I will come and talk about cricket, or around 11 or 12 midnight, I will come and talk about cricket. We need to talk about cricket. Since my brother is so much in love with cricket, we need to talk about cricket. So that anybody that loves cricket will always join in and have much discussion on board for us to talk more about cricket. Okay, bro, thank you. I need to do it. And a lot of Indian friends I have always want me to talk about cricket, but I always have deaf ears and I don't talk about cricket for them. So this time around, I have another brother from another friend and a brother from another mother, and I need to talk about cricket. So he will bring in a lot of people. Cricket is also very beautiful and gentleman game. Yes, one of the best things you can ever think of when it comes to sports. It's about football, it's about tennis, and then swimming. These are one of the best games. A lot of people pay more attention to it. When we talk about cricket, because of the rivalry between India, South Africa, and England, there is always an attention switched from football to cricket. And when India is playing South Africa, it's always tension. When India is playing with Pakistan, there's always tension. When India is playing with England, there is always tension mounting in the game. And the best moment you can ever think of, inshallah, I want to be a cricketer. And there are so many places you pass. You see a lot of Indians, you see a lot of Pakistanians, you see a lot of people practicing cricket. And it's one of the beautiful sports you can ever think of. They have the bat, they have the ball. And when you see them practicing, it's so beautiful. And inshallah, if that is the sport you have chosen, there's one thing I will advise you of. Pak versus Indy, the best rivalry. And then the best rivalry is Pak versus Indy. And then the second best rivalry is Pak versus South Africa or Pak versus England. It's one of the biggest rivalry, Pak versus Indy, because of their nationalities. Indy always want to surpass Pak. Pak also always want to surpass Indy. And it's one of the greatest sports you can ever think of. The rivalry, the euphoria surrounding the game. You will always understand why Indies always love to watch cricket. See an Indie having so much, what they love most is about cricket. What they understand is about cricket. What they put so much passion in it is about cricket. And you will always see them staying so much glued to their seat, having the tactical analysis of how and where each ball should go. And it's really beautiful. When you see every Indie, when you see every Pakistani having so much passion for the game they love most, you will understand why it's always great to love cricket. And when you see the euphoria surrounding the game when it comes to cricket, it's even much more beautiful than watching football. Because when they are playing the T20 World Cup, you will understand what it takes and what it matters most to play cricket, to put so much passion into it when cricket is being played. You will understand the rivalry between India and Pakistan. Bro, what advice would you give me? The biggest advice I will give you is to stay loyal and give your best in whatever you are doing. That is what will take you far. When you give your best, you might never know who is watching you, and you might never know when you will have your breakthrough in life. There is always a point in life when you will understand what it matters most to give your best. Whatever step you take, you don't know who is watching you from your back. A lot of people might be watching you based upon whatever you are doing. When you give your best, people will understand you from a point of view where you are coming from. When you don't give your best and you are always timid, you always want people to do it for you, people will never take you serious. But when you give your best wherever you find yourself, you might never know when your breakthrough will come, and you might never know when somebody will choose you to become the best version of yourself. So when you give your best wherever you are and wherever you may be, you might definitely get someone who will understand whatever you want to do. If it's about cricket that you want to play, always train, always give your best. Definitely, you might see someone who will understand you and who will push you into one of the best national teams or one of the best countries to practice your cricket. And always get your instruments and keep on practicing, keep on doing your best, keep on learning how to throw, keep on learning how to use the bat, and keep on learning the techniques when it comes to cricket. Yes, you might be 14 years, but before you realize, you've hit the limelight as a young cricketer. The best moment you can ever think of is giving your best. Stay humble and respect your parents. Make sure you learn very well whenever you go to school. That is the most important thing. Because when you are uneducated and when you keep your education not serious, you realize it will get to a point when you have a contract to sign, you will always be cheated by an agent. So give your best wherever you find yourself. And it's really important in your education, in your work, with your parents, with your friends. Give your best. Be humble. Stay blessed. Respect. And always do good. Always do good to your friends, to people you know, to people you don't know. It's always important. And it will make you grow. When you are humble and submissive, you will always go far in life. Okay? Alif, inshallah, make sure you always give your best. You always stay humble and you always sacrifice for others. Even if nobody sacrifices for you, make sure you sacrifice for others. Um, I have another Jawad. Jawad, ahi, assalamu alaikum, mashallah, my brother Alif, mashallah. Jawad, assalamu alaikum to you once again, and thank you so much for joining my live stream. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you double tap on the screen and like the program that we are doing. It's not always about football. Jawad, mashallah, assalamu alaikum, Jawad, mashallah, mashallah, Alif, Alif fast bowler. And Alif, whichever school you are attending, if they are playing cricket in that particular school, learn more from your youthful age. So before you will grow up, you will definitely understand the techniques when it comes to cricket. But let's switch the attention from Alif. Alif wants me to talk about cricket for him, and I have done so. I really work hard. Inshallah, Alif. Inshallah. And if you really work hard when it comes to cricket, inshallah, definitely. Before you turn 17, definitely you will get one of the national teams in India or in Pakistan to play, or South Africa or UK. You definitely get a chance. No matter. And one thing that I will tell you is, whenever you are practicing, okay, get someone who will video you, put it on social media. From now on, you can put it on TikTok, you can put it on Facebook, you can put it on YouTube as a young cricketer. You can name it the best young cricketer. And you have followers, you have subscribers. It should be like 5-10 minutes. You pull up the video, you put it on it. 5-10 minutes, you pull up the video, you put it there. And definitely, inshallah, you will definitely get there. I really stay humble. Inshallah, and that is the best thing you can do in life as a young person. Always stay humble, always give your best, no matter how difficult it is. Stay humble and stay blessed, and always give your best. Like you said, you always do your best, inshallah, and I know you will definitely get there. I am 8 years old, Jawad, mashallah. And Jawad, do you also love cricket? Or you love football? Or you love tennis? What is your best sport? Are you also a cricketer? Do you have so much love for cricket? Or what do you have so much love in? If it's about cricket, always give your best, Jawad. And it's always important. Mashallah, Jawad says he loves football. Jawad, which football team do you? I learned cricket in my school. Mashallah, Jawad. Mashallah, mashallah. Jawad, there's one thing I would like to tell you. If you learn cricket in school, and if you play football in school, you need to choose one of them as your best sport. Definitely, if you can't play cricket, definitely you will play football. And football is a growing sport. Cricket is also a growing sport. So whenever you are training in school, make sure you get someone who will always video you. Just make social media one of the best places. You can always pull up certain things there. And People will love it as a young lad learning how to play cricket, even if it's good or bad. You will definitely get someone who will educate you about cricket. Don't give up so easily in life. Always give your best wherever you find yourself. Always do your best wherever you find yourself. And always understand one thing, that nothing in life come easily. Bro, thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Give us very good advice. Inshallah, I will always do that. Inshallah, I will always do that. Okay? As young kids, the best thing you can do in life is to stay humble, learn very hard, and give your best in school. Always, always stay humble to your teachers. Even if your father is very rich, even if your mother is very rich, even if you come from a rich family, stay humble, stay blessed, and then give your best in your education. Give your best to your teachers. And whatever they teach you, make sure you learn it and learn it very well. It will be good for you. I really love it. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Thank you so much, Aleph. Thank you so much. And you know one thing that always gives us who we are, or that always makes us who we are and who we want to be. We are always humble. We are always staying blessed and staying on our lane. Bro, I am not rich. I am middle class. Even if you are not rich, even if you are in the middle class, like I keep on saying, stay humble. Your parents are struggling to make sure you get far above them. And in Islam, it always teaches us one thing, to always learn to do our best and to always learn to stay humble to our parents. And inshallah, even if you are middle class, you are not rich, you are not poor, you are middle class, you still have what you will eat each and every blessed day. So when you stay humble and when you give your best to people and when you stay humble to your teachers and you learn the trait you want to become, who you want to become, and who you always want to be, you will always get there, inshallah. No matter how difficult it is, you will definitely get there. No matter how hard it is, you will definitely get there. When you are humble, when you are submissive, and when you keep on doing your best, no matter how difficult it is, you will always be up there. Bro, after Isha, you make cricket video. Inshallah, I will definitely do that. I will definitely make cricket video after Isha. Inshallah, I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that after Isha. I will definitely do that. Something about T20 World Cup. I will definitely do a video on the cricket T20 World Cup. Inshallah, definitely I will do that. May Allah give us the strength to do it. May Allah give us what we want to do and what we want to achieve before Isha. A lot can happen. And yeah, thank you, bro. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ali Jawad is saying, yeah, Jawad, I really appreciate it. When you have young lads trying to do their best, you know, Jawad, I know you are fasting, and may Allah give us all of us the strength to fast and finish in the holy month of Ramadan. I know it's going to be very difficult. Holy month of Ramadan, it has always been part of each and every one. But may Allah bless us in this holy month of Ramadan. Can Arsenal win the English Premier League 2025-2026 season after dropping valuable points against Wolves, leading by 2-0? Wolves coming back to equalize to make it 2-1, and in the final minutes of the game, Wolves made it 2-2. Arsenal will be facing Manchester City. Arsenal will be facing Chelsea. Arsenal will be facing Tottenham Hotspurs, and Arsenal will also be facing Newcastle United. Can Arsenal overcome all these deficits, all these difficult games, and make sure they win each and every single game and win the English Premier League 2025-2026 season? Can Arsenal do it? Or Arsenal can never do it? It has always been a great hi Jawad. It has always been one of the most difficult seasons. Each and every blessed season for Mikel Arteta, Arsenal is always either second or they are third and qualifying to play in the UEFA Champions League. But in the 2025-2026 season, Arsenal can lead the English Premier League table. Before the end of the season, they will drop valuable points, and then the season will become over for them. Last season, it was same. Last season, Man City. Last season, Liverpool. And Arsenal had the chance of winning the English Premier League. They dropped all the valuable points, and they lost the title to Liverpool. 2023-2024, it was same. 2024-2025, it was same. 2025-2026, and it's also becoming the same thing. Leading the table with 7 maximum points, now dropping all maximum points, and it's now 5. Between Arsenal and Man City is 5 points. If Man City wins against Newcastle United, the points gap now becomes 2. If there is a draw and Man City wins, the league title is over. Who is going to win the English Premier League 2025-2026 season? And how is the season going to be for most of the top guns in the English Premier League? It's going to be a great moment in the 2025-2026 English Premier League season. And there is always going to be a great moment for everyone that loves football. Arsenal dropping valuable points, and can Real Madrid win the Spanish La Liga 2025-2026 season after dropping that massive point? I have to go. Mashallah, Jawad, thank you so much for joining my live stream, and it's really wonderful having you on board, talking about football, talking about cricket, and giving the best advice to all these young lads out there. There's always going to be a great moment when it comes to football. After Real Madrid getting the chance to top the Spanish La Liga table ahead of FC Barcelona, who lost by 2-1 to Girona. Now Real Madrid is leading the La Liga table with 2 points. Barca is second. Can Real Madrid win the Spanish La Liga 2025-2026 season? Or there's always going to be Alif, bro, you are a football. Are you a footballer? No, I'm not a footballer, but I'm a football journalist. I'm a sports journalist from Ghana, and one of the best you can ever think of when it comes to sports. We idolize what we do as sports journalists in our various countries, and this has been part of whatever we always want to do. But there is always a great moment when it comes to sports. I have played football before during my tender age, but I never wanted to. I always wanted to be part of the great moments when it comes to the football pitch, but I never got the chance to play football after I finished school. I never got the chance to do that, but I had the chance of being a sports journalist to explain into the in-depth analysis when it comes to the sporting arena. I always want to be there. I always want to give my best wherever I find myself. There is always a great moment. In the UEFA Champions League, Real Madrid versus SL Benfica in the UEFA Champions League at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium in the return leg. Real Madrid won the first leg by 1-0 in the playoff, and they await Benfica in Madrid to play the return leg. Benfica has been one of the best teams that always torment Real Madrid when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. Winning against them to put Real Madrid in this spot to play in the playoff is always going to be one of the difficult moments for Real Madrid. Real Madrid is bent on making sure they pick the 3 maximum points at stake against SL Benfica in the UEFA Champions League. But can they do it? Or can they leave the table open for Benfica? If Benfica equalizes, then it will be an average of 1-1. But if Real Madrid scores 2 goals, thank you, bro. It is a good new generation and young boys like you, like me. Mashallah, Alif. You know, every generation, there is always something new coming. And that is what Allah has done for everyone. Every generation has so much to give. Now, even when you give birth, before you realize your child is growing, before you realize your child is 1 year old, before you realize your child is 2 years old, before you realize your child is 10, 20, and on, they keep on going. But what you always need to pray for is strength and long life. That is what you always need to keep on praying for. Strength and long life. And inshallah, Allah will always do it for you. Inshallah, Allah will always do it for you. And there's always a great moment when it comes to the sporting arena. There's always great clubs. And the most important topic at the moment, can Arsenal win the English Premier League? And can Manchester City win the English Premier League? And can Manchester United win the English Premier League? If Manchester United win all their 5 matches and City drops a point and Arsenal drops a point, automatically Manchester United can win the English Premier League. From the 4th position, they can still maneuver their way through and win the English Premier League. So the English Premier League season is just taking a lot of shape now at the moment. The English Premier League title is taking lots of shape at the moment. There is always going to be an euphoria surrounding the football game at the moment, and everyone has a lot to talk about when it comes to the football arena. And Real Madrid, at the moment, after leading the Spanish La Liga table with 7 maximum points, dropping all the 7 maximum points for Barcelona to come and lead the Spanish. Thank you, bro. If I have any problem in cricket, I will tell you, inshallah, I'm always there to answer you whenever it comes to your game that you love the most. Mashallah, and I really appreciate your support that you've given me. I really appreciate all the messages. I really appreciate all the questions that you've asked me, and I really appreciate it answering you. And always stay blessed. And please, share the channel to your friends in school and let them subscribe to the channel. And let's keep SATV Sports alive. Let's make it one of the best sporting arena when it comes to football, when it comes to cricket, when it comes to tennis, when it comes to swimming, when it comes to handball, when it comes to volleyball. We are always there to talk about sports. Definitely, when it comes to sports, everything that you need to talk about is always in the sporting arena. A lot of people love football, a lot of people love cricket, a lot of people love swimming, a lot of people love tennis, and a lot of people love basketball. So everything about sports, we'll definitely keep on talking about it one after the other. There are so many cricket nations: India and Pakistan, South Africa, England. These are the best cricket national teams. Yes, bro, I really support you, and I will also share this channel to my friends, mashallah, and I will be happy. Please share the channel to your friends and let them also subscribe to the channel. Let's keep the channel growing. Let's make it one of the best. And when it's your birthday, let me know. I'll give you a shout out. Alif, if it's your birthday, if it's your mom's birthday, if it's your dad's birthday, give me a hint and I will give you a shout out. Just send me a message on my channel on any of the videos that today is my mom's birthday, today is my dad's birthday, and I will definitely give them a shout out on my channel. Okay, I will do everything to make sure I put smiles on everyone's face. Sometimes it's not always about football, but sometimes we need to give advice to people when it matters the most. Okay, we give advice when it matters the most. Sometimes it's not about football. Sometimes when someone brings his problems, someone wants you to talk about something for him, you can't hesitate, but you need to talk about it for the person to be happy. That is what the person wants. So you do what your fans want, not what you really want. If you want to be the best, just give your best and give everything you want to give, and you definitely get there, and you'll be out there smiling. There's always a great moment. In the English Premier League match day 27, Arsenal 2, Wolves 2, dropping that valuable points to move top of the table, but they left everything open. Now 5 points down the line, and Man City has a game. If Man City wins, the league title is over for Arsenal. And if Arsenal drops a point against Newcastle United, against Chelsea, against Tottenham Hotspurs, and against Manchester City, the league title is officially over for Arsenal. Can they do it? Can they maintain their form after dropping valuable points against Wolves? Can Arsenal win all their matches, or are they going to drop and lose matches. Against Man City, it's going to be one of the most difficult games in the English Premier League. City, Arsenal won't find it easy. I am always trying to make my father and my mother happy. Always trying to make my father and my mother happy. Inshallah, do it. Okay? Always do it. And make sure you make them proud as well. When you make them happy, make them proud. That is the most important thing. When you make them happy, make them proud. And inshallah, they will also be proud and they will be happy for you. And always pray for them. Always pray for them to always get money to sponsor you in whatever you want to do. Okay? Always pray for them and always make sure you always stay humble, like I said. And I know, inshallah, you'll be up there in one of the best cricket national teams. And I know definitely you will be up there when the time comes. When it matters the most, you will definitely be up there. Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah. You will definitely be up there. Arsenal will be playing against Tottenham Hotspur. They'll be playing against City. They'll be playing against Newcastle. Can they win against City? Can they win against Chelsea? Can they win against Newcastle United? And can they win against Tottenham Hotspur? There's always going to, God willing, bro. Inshallah, mashallah. There's always going to be a tough moment for the Gunners in the 2025-2026 season. And they've always succumbed to the pressure. This is the moment Arsenal needs a psychologist to give the players a good pep talk in order for them to stay above their float, to be able to make sure they contain the pressure that is surrounding they winning the English Premier League title. And if Mikel Arteta doesn't win the English Premier League title 2025-2026 season, he will be the worst ever coach that has ever been a manager for Arsenal. He has always had the opportunity of winning the English Premier League, but he will always succumb to the pressure and lose the English Premier League title to another rival. He has built one of the best squads in the English Premier League. He has one of the best players. He has one of the best strikers. He has Vitor Gyökeres, who was one of the best players for Sporting CP. But at the moment, Vitor Gyökeres is not replicating the number of goals he scored for Sporting CP prior to joining Arsenal in the 2024-2025 season. He has been one of the worst flop in the English Premier League since joining Arsenal, with the euphoria surrounding his game of football, with the euphoria surrounding the number of goals he was scoring for Sporting CP. He's not replicating the same thing for the Gunners, week in, week out. God makes you always happy. Inshallah. Thank you so much, Ali. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Alif. Thank you so much, my brother. And thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And thank you so much for staying here with me and making sure whatever you wa alaikum salam alif wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. And may Allah give us the strength and finish the holy month of Ramadan. May Allah always be there for each and every one of us. And may we stay to be greater and to be better. And in the Spanish La Liga, Real Madrid now has the chance of leading the Spanish La Liga table 2025-2026 season. After dropping several points, after losing several matches, and after winning several matches, they now get the opportunity to lead the Spanish La Liga table ahead of FC Barcelona, whom were top-notch 2025, whom are still top-notch in 2026. But at the moment, they've not won lots of games, and it's becoming very difficult for the Gunners. It's becoming very difficult for Barcelona. It's becoming very difficult for Manchester United, whom are now, after the difficult moment, they've now turned things around to be winning matches upon matches. Hi, Alhamdulillah, I am doing good. MashaAllah, like that. MashaAllah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. When you join the live stream, please double tap on the screen, like. Ananya, MashaAllah, Ananya, I don't know whether you are a Muslim, or you are a Christian. But if you are a Christian, I will say good afternoon. You remember me? Yes, Ananya, I remember you. I remember you, my brother. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. When you join the live stream, please double tap on the screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep the channel going. Let's make it one of the best. Let's make it one of the most wonderful YouTube live streaming in the world. Let's hit 2K, let's hit 3K, and let's hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Bro, now I have to go now. Inshallah, Alif, thank you so much for joining my live stream, and I really appreciate the support you've given me so far. I really appreciate it a lot. And each and everyone that has joined my live stream, please double tap on the screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think and who you think is going to win the English Premier League, and then the Spanish La Liga, the French League, and the Italian Serie A, and the German Bundesliga, the top 5 best European countries when it comes to sports. Which one is the best, and which one do you think is going to win the league at the end of the season? Are we going to see surprises? Inshallah, I will come at night after Isha when you are live. Thank you so much. And let your friends also know I'll be coming live. I'll first talk about the cricket T20. Then we can move on to another angle and talk about football and talk about everything that matters in sports. Inshallah, inshallah, I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. The T20 World Cup, I will definitely talk about it. Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah. And I know everything will move smoothly as we always wanted. How far do you think the season will go for your club? And how far do you think your country can win the 2026 FIFA World Cup? There's always going to be a great moment when it comes to football. And Arsenal have really disappointed a lot of people when it comes to football. Arsenal have really surprised and they've disappointed a lot of people. How they started, and everyone, have you seen Indian team playing cricket? I've watched Indian team playing cricket so many times. When I get the chance to watch Indy playing cricket, it's always nice to watch. But I'm not a fan of cricket, but I love it whenever they are playing. I love it whenever I see them playing on the pitch. There's always great nations when it comes to cricket. Who is your favorite Indian cricketer? I'm not so much into cricket. I watch and I switch my attention to another thing. But there's always great players when it comes to Indian cricket. There's always great players. I don't really have a favorite player, but I love it whenever they are playing. I don't really have a favorite. It's okay. No worries. Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. Yeah, when it comes to cricket. But I love it whenever they are on the pitch playing. It's always nice to watch. It always gives you the understanding of how the game is always going. They are great players when it comes to cricket. Yes, I've seen Kohil playing. I've seen Kohli playing. And he's one of the best when it comes to cricket. He always gives his best whenever he's on the pitch. But I don't have any favorite player when it comes to cricket. I don't. Virat Kohli. He is one of the best. He is one of the best. Like I said, tonight I'll come and talk about cricket. After Isha, I'll come and talk about cricket before I'll prepare my food for dawn. Definitely, Virat is one of the best when it comes to cricket, but I don't have a favorite player. Every Indian and every Pakistani always have their favorite players. They always have their favorite players. The one who is always putting this country up there. When you will come live next. After Isha, let's say around 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. tonight. 9 or 8, I'll definitely come. After I have finished with my prayers, inshallah, I'll definitely come live tonight. Please kindly double tap on the screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tonight, we will talk about the T20 World Cup. Tonight, I will talk about cricket before I will switch to the T20 World Cup. Who do you think is going to win it? India, Pakistan, South Africa, England. Who is going to win the T20 World Cup? Who will be your favorite player after the end of the tournament? We will talk about cricket tonight. Inshallah, we will talk about cricket tonight. Stay humble. Ananya is saying Indy is going to win the T20 World Cup 2026. Inshallah. Ananya is saying Indy is going to win. Do you support the same thing? Or you think Pakistan or South Africa or England is going to win the T20 World Cup 2026? Which country do you support? Which country are you coming from? And the T20 World Cup is going to be massive. Pakistan have always been a tormentor when it comes to the T20 World Cup. They've always give Indy pressure and rivalry surrounding the game when it comes to cricket. Pakistan and India have always been rivals. But what are we going to witness this season, this year, 2026 T20 World Cup? What are we going to witness? And who is going to win? Ananya is saying India is going to win the T20 World Cup 2026. Do you share the same sentiment with Ananya? He is saying India will win the T20 World Cup. Do you share the same sentiment? India is saying India will win the T20 World Cup 2026. Do you share the same sentiment with Ananya that India can win the T20 World Cup? The rivalry between India and Pakistan is top-notch. It's very serious. These are the two great national teams when it comes to cricket. These are the best nations when it comes to cricket, India and Pakistan. But who is going to win the T20 World Cup 2026? Which country is your favorite? Which national team is your favorite? Who do you support to become the best player after the T20 World Cup 2026? Who are you supporting? Whoa. If you ask me to choose, I have so many Indian friends. I don't have friends from Pakistan. So I will say India is going to win. But I am also from Africa. I will say I will support South Africa to be part of the best teams in the T20 World Cup 2026. But my support will always go for the best team, which is always India. They are the best team when it comes to cricket. They are the best nations when it comes to cricket. And they are the best you can ever talk about when it comes to cricket. Second best is Pakistan. But are we going to witness one of the greatest moments when it comes to cricket? Or we are not going to witness it? Who will be the best? Who is going to win the T20 World Cup 2026? It's about cricket. Tonight, we are going to talk about cricket. Who is going to win the T20 World Cup 2026? Can it be India? Or can it be Pakistan? Or can it be South Africa? Or can it be England? The teams that are going to play in the T20 World Cup 2026, we will talk about them. Your favorite player, Kohli from India, is he going to be the best player of the tournament? Can he help India win the T20 World 2026? Or we are going to see one of the greatest rivalry when it comes to cricket between India and Pakistan. Who is going to win the T20 World Cup? Who is going to be your favorite? And which player do you support to become the best player at the end of the T20 World Cup tournament? Who is going to lift the most decorated trophy at the end of the tournament? Can it be Pakistan? Can it be India? Can it be South Africa? Or can it be England? These are the best national teams when it comes to cricket. There are lots of countries, but the most decorated and the most passionate countries, you can always pick India, you can always pick Pakistan, you can always pick South Africa, and you can always pick England. These are the best national teams when it comes to cricket. Who do I support? I will always go for India because they are the best national teams when it comes to cricket. But Pakistan is also there. I can't support India and leave Pakistan. These are the two rivalries when it comes to cricket. Then they are always up there doing their best to make sure on the pitch, on the stage, on the field,
And surrounding the euphoria with the teaming supporters that comes to watch the game, they always give their best. And the euphoria and the passion and everything surrounding the game of cricket is always serious. The love a lot of fans have for cricket is top notch. And the T20 World Cup 2026 is going to create a lot of rivalries between South Africa, India, between India, Pakistan, between India and England. There's always going to be rivalries. But who is going to win the T20 World Cup 2026? You might have the country you support. You might have the one you think has 99.9% chance of winning the T20 World Cup 2026. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Who you think is going to win the T20 World Cup 2026? And can Arsenal win the English Premier League 2025-2026 season? And can Manchester City win the English Premier League 2025-2026 season? And can Manchester United also win the English Premier League 2025-2026 season? And in the Spanish La Liga, can Real Madrid win it? After getting the chance to top the Spanish La Liga table ahead of FC Barcelona, can they also win the Spanish La Liga 2025-2026? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Who you think is going to win the T20 Cricket World Cup 2026? And who is going to win the English Premier League? And who is going to win the Spanish La Liga 2025-2026 season? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll be back tonight with more information and with more exclusive when it comes to sports news around the world. T20 World Cup 2026. Who is going to win it? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll be back with more exclusive updates.